Aren't you excited?
Oh,
Did you see what
God.
happened?
Oh,
is it too loud? All right, I'm sorry. Hey, that's a little loud.
What?
We're in the
Hey. But, dude, they're back.
They are back.
They're back. My boys are back.
The boys are back. The boys are back, but, like I said, we're still in the Menage a Trois area. They have the MPX title. They have the tag titles. As much as I love the Impact players, it's the Menage a Trois area. How can you be happy about that?
How dare you? First off, Kyle, how dare you?
I understand. So good, and the boys are back, and I'm so excited.
No, turn over your shirts.
I don't have them on me.
By Monday.
Look what they did to Jamie.
Yeah,
yes,
bro.
I do understand that is bad. What they did to Jamie was bad. What they did to the players is bad. What they did to Sagan is bad. But we have to accept facts that we are in the Menage a Trois era.
No, this is just a hiccup in reality. Everything's going to be course corrected by next week.
I mean, we hope so. Like you said, the boys are back.
I don't understand how any of that was allowed.
One of the most dominant tag teams. One of the most dominant factions in MPX.
They were dismantled tonight. How can they just? You know what?
It's also a numbers game. It's 4-3. I mean, they took Jamie out early. That left Dave, Ryan, and Tommy by themselves.
Jamie's in the hospital with head trauma.
He got a concuss.
Yeah. Well, either way, what's up, Texas wrestling fans, and welcome to the MPX Mainline.
Oh, it's Saturday night. A break for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night. Swear to God, I ain't never gonna repent. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night.
Look. So I'm in such a good mood about the Impact players being back together.
So good.
You don't get to say that anymore.
But I do.
No, you don't.
I still love
No. I'm in a good mood. You know what? Here you go.
What? No, Austin.
It's finally time.
Austin.
It is finally time.
I can't have you without a mic. Here you go, man. Here.
I told you we're taking over.
Buddy.
It's about time.
Yeah, dude.
We're finally taking over. What is that? What?
It would be Mike.
How long have you had 3 mics?
The whole time, man. You saw the picture.
Man, that's messed up.
Jay, you son of a bitch.
Whoa. Language, dude. I mean, okay. But congratulations. You have a mic, and, I don't feel like taking it from you, so we're just going to go with it.
Thank you.
For the first match.
So are we finally moving on to our first match?
We are finally
getting the show started.
Absolutely.
Can we not celebrate
what?
me having a mic?
No, we're moving on.
Just moving on.
First match.
First match of the night was supposed to be Michael Schaefer, the Kingsman, returned to, I guess you could say, true form.
True form?
The bear.
After
he's a bear.
Turning on his partner, Stephen Kirby, last week. Going up against Dmitry Alexandrov, but apparently due to some travel issues, Dmitry was not able to be here tonight. So instead, we got to see the return of the anti-hero, Zero.
And let's not go ahead and get past that point. I know Schaefer knows people at TSA. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there.
Yeah, that
because he knows people there.
But
as much as I hate to say it, we got to watch Schaefer just demolish Zero. Unfortunately,
that hurt to watch. But you know what? Zero
will always bounce back.
Zero will bounce back, and
absolutely.
Zero's also happy because the Stars won. We saw him rocking that beautiful jersey.
Go Stars!
It was there.
I mean, okay, let's be real. It's sad that Zero lost, but the Stars won.
Yeah.
Either way,
one in the series.
If we have to sacrifice Zero for the Stars to win, I'm okay with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love you, Zero.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd be okay with that.
Yeah. For a Stars win, we can sacrifice him.
One way or the other, Zero fought hard through this whole match, and he proved Punk's not dead.
No,
but unfortunately,
it took a little speed bump tonight, though. I mean, Schaefer got that win.
It hurt. I mean, it took a lot, though. Finally, he got the umbrella bomb, and Schaefer got the 1-2.
And I mean, like we've seen in so many athletes, Schaefer's determined. He's focused. He's on a mission. I mean,
and he's bringing that ruthless streak back.
Yes.
I don't know. We saw later in the night
it was not very manners.
No, it's bear-like.
He may not be the only one on a mission.
He's not the only one coming back either. Yeah.
And wrestling fans, for the second match of the night, we got the Fatal 4-Way that we were talking about earlier. And wait. I want to borrow a line here for a moment. Who is right?
I'm always right.
Who is right?
The voice of the MPX Addicts is always right.
Yeah, not this
Sagan
time.
won.
Sagan won, and you chose Frankie.
I don't recall that.
Either way, this was a knockdown, drag-out match.
Sagan.
The four men were not going to give up an inch, and it looked like it could have gone any which way. They tried to keep Supertex out of the match. Frankie and whoever teamed up at different times.
Silver, Sagan, they all took it to Supertex. And Brent had a hard time. He still got some good punches in.
Oh, yeah,
he still got some knockouts. And, that match, was chaotic.
I would honestly say most of the match, the offense went to Silver.
Yeah.
True, very true. Yeah. But unfortunately, that offense was stopped cold when we had an attack from the main event, Mike Fox, coming at him from behind and hitting him with the stunner.
It was what you may call it underhanded or an unprovoked attack. I call it tactical. I call it very thought out. It was a veteran move.
But why? What does it matter? What does it matter the Fox if Silver wins? If you're actually Fox and you know you're fighting Silver, wouldn't you actually want him to win so he possibly has the title to take it off of him? Doesn't that make more sense?
I think he's really just got it out for Silver. And that mask, you saw he was wearing it.
Guys, remember demonology, demonomics.
And
and his announcement afterwards.
Oh, yes. The announcement of Mike Fox has challenged Jason Silver to a tag team match next week in which Mike Fox will once again reunite the International Players Club, the original International Players Club, with the American Psycho Lance Hoyt.
And this, like you said, this IPC is a scary, scary, scary version of the IPC. Fox with that mask, Hoyt being the psycho he is. I was
going to say, Silver's going to need one heck of a partner. Here's hoping it might even be like 30-something time, 40-something time world champion vacant.
Vacant. Yes.
The greatest world champion of all time.
I don't know if Isaac's got that pull, though.
Not even Hoyt and the mask-powered Fox. Not even they could stop Vacant.
Man, absolutely. Vacant will always return to being champion at some point. And, we'll see next week who Jason Silver chooses for his partner. But in the meantime, Sagan won the match, which meant that he would go on later in the night to take on the MPX champion.
Go ahead and say it. Menage a Trois leader, Loverboy Larry, our MPX champion.
This is just a hiccup, bump in the road. We're going to course correct this next week.
We don't know. You all said that this week, and look what happened.
Hey, you just got to be optimistic next week. Next week.
You never know.
And for the third match, we got to see Baby D taking on Lizzie Thorne, the newest member of Menage a Trois. And, I still don't get why she decided to join them, and neither did Baby D. But she seemed to...
She saw the light. She saw the magnificent Loverboy Larry. She saw CJ Ward. She saw the 1 in a million Tatum man. Why would you not join them?
Do you see what we have to put up with?
This is
the Menage a Trois area. I don't know why y'all are not getting behind this.
Because it's ridiculous.
Her eyes were open.
We'll be course corrected next week. Again, this is a hiccup in the road.
Definitely
you don't know that.
Tried, a one-on-one match, Lizzie Thorne would not have won in any way. But unfortunately, the rest of... Hello, sir.
On behalf of everybody, quit interrupting Jay, talking over each other. Please.
I didn't interrupt.
Please. On behalf of everyone, quit talking over each other. Please.
Only because you said please.
He did say please.
Thank you very much, sir. I miss him being in charge.
I don't. And all we trust. What? That was awesome.
But either way, the match itself was just... It would have been won by Baby D easily. She's just got the experience and the strength. But the rest of Menage a Trois, Tatum Manning, CJ Ward, they just could not stay out of it. As a matter of fact, they couldn't stay out of it to the point that they got her disqualified. They got Lizzie disqualified.
But they did what they wanted, and they proved their point. That's exactly what they wanted. Wins and losses don't matter to them like you're thinking. All they want to do is make a statement, and that's exactly what they did. And look what making those statements done. It got them the MPX title. It got them a tag title match.
Speaking of which, as they continued to beat on Baby D. She was saved by the timely entrance of the Impact players, the MPX Tag Team Champions.
My boys.
At the time.
They are larger than life, and they are so good.
For once in my life, I was actually rooting for them. I was behind them 100% in this because just, thinking about it, I mean, the Impact players versus Menage a Trois. I mean, who would you go with?
I mean, honestly, it was kind of magical having the entire building chant with and alongside for the Impact players. It wasn't just me and Kyle for once. It was
true.
It felt kind of weird.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but I mean, like we were saying, they're larger than life. Their hashtag so good. They're also former MPX Tag Team Champions.
And I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, the Impact players are the top talent of MPX, and they got beat by a kid and a stick.
That kid and that stick has done more in their lives than you ever will or have.
Oh.
I mean, seriously, they are. I mean, first of all, happy birthday, Tatum. And what a better way to celebrate your birthday by winning the tag titles.
That they only won because Lizzie interfered. She
You can say that, but I disagree.
Oh, really? I mean, what, you're going to blame gravity?
It does play a part in it.
That is my line.
This is your partner with this.
Well, you also got to look at who was the ref. Carl has not had a good history with the Impact players. We do know that.
But I do not think he would be out to screw them like that. But either way, it's sad for me, even.
It's sad for me, too, because I love the Impact players. But, hey, we're in the Menage a Trois era.
Next week.
Got to accept it.
Next week, we're going to fix this.
Got to accept it, buddy.
Nope.
So, from sad news to, I guess, why you could almost consider it happier news.
It's not really sad.
We saw Brock Hopper, the rookie, and the mighty El Sapo.
Greatest luchador in MPX history.
Yes, Brock is. But
Hey, Jay, we actually agree for something.
Exactly. I mean, it's so great. But you know what? We can honestly say that together they really are the greatest luchador tag team in MPX history.
That's a very true statement.
Also the greatest animal-themed wrestlers.
Oh, yes, definitely.
It's also a true statement.
But they took on James Johnson, coming back after a while away.
Good to see him back.
In which
King of the Texas Cruiserweights.
He had no respect whatsoever for these two guys.
I mean, obviously, he's a king and we are lowly peasants.
You should expect that. Like he said,
Yeah.
he's the king. It's a rookie and someone who probably shouldn't be in the ring, as he said. I mean, that's what happens.
And just, he had no respect. So much so to the point that he called for anybody in the back to come out and be his tag team partner.
I saw you almost stand up.
And that
you
call
almost
to
got it.
action, that call to action actually was answered by a man of action. Team action, that is, as Magnum RL came out to assist the King of Texas Cruiserweights.
Yeah, no, and what a fantastic tag partner he's been. Like, why wouldn't you want him?
Exactly.
He's a tag team specialist. He really is.
Yeah, so
I mean, there's no
the
denying
ins
that.
and outs, but unfortunately, Johnson being the King of Texas Cruiserweights wanted the spotlight on himself, so he just wanted Magnum to stay out in the back.
Well, kings do deserve a spotlight. I mean, that's why there's a spotlight on me. I deserve a spotlight.
Well,
I'm the voice of the MPX Addicts. I'm the king of the MPX Addicts. It makes sense.
That's
You
that's
gave me a microphone. You said when I speak into a microphone, it's true. That is what you said.
To be
I
fair,
did not say that.
To be fair, I gave you the microphone.
Okay, you gave me the microphone. You said whenever I speak into it, it's true.
But either way,
when it flows,
the
through,
King of
it's
Texas
true.
Cruiserweights walked into the Animal Kingdom, and as Sapo and Brock Hopper were able to find their footing, find their groove with each other, and actually come together as a tag team,
that was real impressive. This was their first outing as a team, and they were able to work together pretty well.
And it worked out.
Enough
To pick up a victory.
Yes,
Exactly.
towards the end. In the beginning, there was a little friction there. It was Sapo trying to lead him, and which he should. Brock is the rookie. He's had 3 matches.
When two people who haven't teamed together before, when they eventually team, there's going to be some kinks to work out.
Yep.
But they got through it and they picked up a victory.
We saw the penguin headbutt. We saw the frog splash. What more do you want from that match? It was amazing.
Exactly. And you know what? Congratulations to
Animal-themed
Sapo
luchadors,
and Brock
animal-themed
Hopper
moves.
on this win. And then after that, we got a match that, oh man, I got to say, I was truly excited for to begin with, and just it lived up to everything.
It was good to see Jackson Stone, everybody, back at MPX.
It's like I said in the videos. This is a match that could headline anywhere in Texas, anywhere in the States, anywhere in the world. You've got two of the best athletes, both straight from NPX, in Jackson Stone and Dirty Andy Dalton, and they did not disappoint.
It's always fun to watch them work together,
Oh,
and just what a match that was.
And they
So
fought
great.
hard. Even though they are friends with each other, they
Best friends.
actually just took everything out on each other. All the frustration that Andy's been feeling, especially, you could tell he was taking it all out on his buddy Jackson.
Yep. And
Jackson was giving it just right back. And it was such a great match to watch. And it's like I don't want to repeat, but it was such a great match. And of course, best of all, we finally saw the streak end.
Yeah.
We finally saw Dirty Andy Dalton's losing streak finally end as he hit a powerful pile driver.
That spinning pile driver was
Just
something. That was something I've never seen before. I've seen him do a pile driver before. I've never seen him turn with it like that.
Yeah, no,
that was amazing.
That was new.
I was almost worried that Jackson wouldn't be getting up from that, but he stayed down long enough for Andy to get through 1, 2, 3, and
you could just see the relief come off of him after he found out he won. It was amazing.
And just congratulations, Andy. Welcome back to true form. And here we had the main event in which
what a main event it was.
Dave Sagan, with the hopes of the Impact players, with the hopes of the MPX Addicts on his shoulders, going up against Loverboy Larry, hoping to take the MPX Championship as well as his own Addicts Championship.
Did that happen? What era are we in still?
Unfortunately, the rest of Menage a Trois made sure that Dave could not make that happen. And it's like he actually had it handled when it came to CJ and Tatum, but heart wants what it wants, and apparently
he's got to get over that because it's costing him. It cost him.
Lizzie distracted him enough that Larry was able to get his finisher off and retain.
Yep. Still in the Menage a Trois era, boys. It's amazing. But
this led to a reunion. A beautiful reunion, even I have to say, as when they tried to continue beating on Dave Sagan, who should come out to his rescue but the rest of the Impact players?
With a tear in my eye. It was beautiful.
It was amazing. It's one of the greatest moments in wrestling I've personally witnessed.
These returning heroes, just they fought valiantly. They tried to come in and just defend their friend, is all I can really say.
Exactly. It's more than a friend. It's a brotherhood. Seeing those three back together was amazing.
It was, and we hope to see more of that happen as the Impact players reunite to face this common foe of...
Go ahead and say it. We're still
Menage
in
a
the era.
Menage a Trois.
We're in the Menage a Trois era. We have to get used to it.
They
As
don't
much
even-
as I love the Impact players, we're in the era right now.
Again, remember, hiccup. We're going to fix it next week.
Yeah.
We promise.
It'll
We'll
get
see.
fixed eventually. I'm going to say something that's going to shock the two of you. I'm trusting Aller on this one.
About time.
You got to use it right. Hashtag in all we trust. Hashtag WWJD. Speaking of which, are you okay? I mean,
anyways, folks, that was the MPX Mainline. What a show it was.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Certified here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our page and to our channel so that you're up to date with all of our content.
Don't forget about the website.
That's right. We've got an official website now. You'll still see most of our content for Facebook and YouTube. But our website, www.certifiedwrestling.com, will have our podcasts, we'll have the rest of our videos, we'll have our reviews, and all of that good stuff.
Don't forget the Patreon.
And if you become patrons on our Patreon, you'll get early access to exclusive content and reviews of other shows than MPX. Thank you, wrestling fans. Keep it kayfabe.